Good morning, everybody. This is Terry Shenfield from A&T Respiratory Lectures, and I want to show you how to get your certificate if you joined one of our live webinars. And it's quite simple to do, but I want you to follow my instructions pretty clearly. First of all, you need to go to our website. Our website is www.atrespiratorylectures.com. Let me repeat, www.atrespiratorylectures.com. And when you get to our website, this is what you'll see in front of you. Notice on top, we have A&T Respiratory Lectures. You have your home tab, unlimited CEUs, webinars, local conferences, destination conferences, online education. And really importantly, you have your login register tab. I want you to notice something. You notice when I hover over login register, it opens up login register instructions. If you look at the instructions tab, I have details on how to do this, but I'm going to teach you how to do this live. One of the most important things to do is when you log in, you're going to put your username and password. And what's really important that is you got to make sure you're logged in. So let me show you how I do it. I go to login. And you're going to get this picture. And then when you do it, I'm going to just log in with my username and password, and then I'm going to sign in. Now watch what happens when I sign in. I just signed in. Notice where it said login before, now says my account. This is a very important message for you. If you try to log in with your username and password and you don't see my account, this thing right here on the upper right with the drop-down menu, that means you're not logged in. And if you're not logged in, you can't do anything else at all until you log in. Some of the problems with this, and I've noticed this because I've seen problems with this in the past, is if you don't see my account after you log in, that means either you have maybe a password saver on your device. Suppose you're using your cell phone, or suppose you're using a laptop, or suppose you're using a tablet. You might have a password saver that defaults to a bad account, and that is why you can't see when you log in my account. So if you just continue seeing login, you really need to try a different device. My suggestion is try someone else's cell phone, try a different laptop, try a different device. Just make sure that you don't have a password saver on it. So the bottom line is, now that I logged in properly and I see my account, the next step is to go to the webinar tab, because this video is on live webinars. So you go to webinars. And for this demonstration, and it's the same for everything, I'm going to talk about a webinar that I conducted on January 19, 2023. Once you go to the webinar tab and you look at the webinar that you went to, it'll be different for whatever you do. You hit read more. You notice the red button, read more, I click it. And when I click on read more, I see the magic words here called attempt evaluation. Then I clicked on the button that says attempt evaluation, and then I answer each and every question just like this. See how I'm answering each question? I'm clicking it, next. I'm clicking it, next. I'm clicking it, next. I'm clicking it, next, and so on. I'm not going to say it no more. You know, I'm driving you crazy, so I'm just keep on answering all the questions and answer all the questions. And we're almost getting there. There's about 14 questions. And at the end, you're going to get the final question, and it's going to say, look at the message. Your answers were submitted successfully. Thank you for your participation. Certificate will be available under View Certificates under My Account. Remember I was showing you where My Account is? So you go back to My Account. You go to View Certificates. And if you go to View Certificates, you will see your certificate that we just did today, which is 119. You see it right there. And you could download this certificate, and you could download it to your desktop. And if you don't download it and print it, we save it. The most important thing is never change your username. You could change your password, but don't change your username. Now, I also wanted to show you one more thing. While you're here and you see my account, you have the ability to edit your account. So, for example, if you happen to be an AARC member, you really want to put that number right up here. If you don't have a number, put the letters NA. You could also reset your password and so on and so on. So that is how you do it. And remember, the most important thing that I wanted to show you here was that if you're not logged in properly, you will not see my account. So what do? If you don't see my account, you try a different device. And what happens if you try a different device and nothing is working? You go to any tab, go to the webinar tab, right? Go to the bottom of that webinar tab, all the way in the bottom, and you'll notice that you have my email right here. So email me your full name, your cell phone number, because I'll call you. I'll make sure that we can arrange a time that you and I could talk, and I might reset your password or whatever. But this is how you contact me. It's very important that you complete your evaluation immediately and get it done. So in other words, do not delay, because if you delay, I'm going to report this. I'm not going to report you, but anyone who completed the evaluation and got their certificate, within 7 days, I'm going to submit this to the American Association of Respiratory Care. And if you're late, greater than 7 days, you will not see it on your transcript. And that is how you do it. And I want to thank you for your time. And we're going to stop sharing this, and we are done. And stop recording.